Come on into the Loretta Young house.
Hi, this is Brenda Martin with Positive Spin TV, and I'm here with Jack Williams from the Fashion Group International. Jack, why is it you're here tonight?
Well, tonight we're having what we're billing as a meet and greet party. It's to introduce the new board of directors to the members and to friends and supporters of Fashion Group International. So that's the main reason. We were lucky enough that Chris Bennett and Dino Zonik, the owners of this beautiful home, volunteered their home for this special event for us.
And what's your position with Fashion Group International?
Well, it's kind of a mouthful, but I am the regional director of Fashion Group International of Palm Springs and the Desert Communities.
And what does Fashion Group International do?
Well, first of all, I got to give you a little history. Fashion Group International is an organization that got started in the late 20s. This was a group of women in New York who were all business women, and most were in the fashion industry. And they were also friends. And for example, you had the owner of Vogue magazine. And what they recognized was a need to promote the fashion industry here in this country. And they also recognized the need, since they were a little unique, being professional business owners, women at that time, that they needed to kind of form a group that they could help each other out and promote anyone who was entering into the business world relative to fashion. So from there, what their main mission is, a couple of main missions. One, to promote the fashion business industry, to help those to help the members who have businesses, to promote their businesses, and to kind of educate the community relative to fashion. And then the other mission is related to scholarships. All of the regions, international, provide scholarships to those students who are seeking higher education in the fashion industry. And that's one of the things that my region, of course, does also.
That sounds awesome.
Well, it's a great program. I'm probably this particular board of directors. We're pretty new, but almost everyone on the board now is in the fashion industry. They have their own businesses, and so it's a pretty motivated group. But we're all very passionate about scholarships. I've been in scholarships for nonprofits for the last 13 years. And here in this valley, we have a lot of talent in terms of students, but there's a lot of low-income people here in the valley. And without scholarship help, they're just not going to be able to make it through. And so this is very important, and this is one of the things that I really emphasize in the organization. And the only way we can do this is through fundraising events, donations, and have a strong membership. And so that's part of what the board is focusing on right now, is increasing the membership. I want to be talking about some upcoming events tonight. And so anyway, that's kind of what we're about.
Well, good for you guys, and thank you for taking the time.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
You betcha. Positive Spin TV. Hi, this is Brenda Martin with Positive Spin TV, and I'm here with Chris Bennett, the Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
I'm great, Brenda. Wonderful to be here with you.
So tell us tonight what's going on with Fashion Group International and what you're here and what you do in the Valley.
Well, just a tiny background. I'm a singer, composer, been in the business for longer than I'm going to admit on camera, but a long time. And about a year ago, I moved here to the wonderful Palm Springs, Coachella Valley area. I'm madly in love with it. I grew up in a little town in Illinois, and I tell people it's a small town with really fascinating people. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
Lots of fun. And as I'm a musician, I'm a jazz singer. I perform with a big band all over the world, so I see lots of opportunities for me here. My partner, Maestro Zonik, we're starting a Palm Springs Symphony and a youth symphony this summer. So we want to meet people, and this home has an iconic value. People love to come where Loretta Young, as you feel it has the old Hollywood vibe.
Absolutely.
And so when wonderful people like Jack of the Fashion
Group International,
group
yeah.
asked to do it, and it's for a good cause. And it's like, absolutely, it's an easy party. He shows up with fabulous people, food, and alcohol, and I just get to enjoy it.
That's right.
I love Palm Springs.
That's fabulous. Now, Dino is a conductor-composer.
Maestro Dino Zonic from Sarajevo is a world-class conductor-composer. He composed a symphony for President Clinton after the Dayton Peace Accords because, as you remember, his city, Sarajevo, was in that terrible war, and he had just graduated. And he's performed all over the world. As I am, he's in love with Palm Springs. And we see a need for Palm Springs to have its own world-class symphony.
You got it.
And ultimately, a Palm Springs Center for the Performing Arts, which would have classical, jazz, dance, world, you name it.
And I've been to a couple of events.
Opera, don't forget opera.
This woman is fabulous.
Thank
And
you.
I've heard her music. You've got to get her CDs. Chris Bennett. She's just fabulous.
Just go to chrisbennett.com. I've done 12. I'm getting ready to work on 13. I hope it's a lucky one. It's going to be my big band album. I wish my dad had lived to see that because I went through my rock and roll period. He did not care for that music. But now I'm back full circle to doing what I grew up on. And I tell people you can't possibly be depressed in the presence of a big band.
That's right.
It's just such a joyous sound, but because you've got to pay 18 performers, it's a little more expensive to do. But I see out here finding some elegant room where we can have big band dancing, champagne, and really relive and recreate the glory days of Palm Springs.
That's fabulous. And we're all about youth, Positive Spin, and Unity Foundation. So this is great that Chris Bennett is helping with the Youth Symphony as well.
And too, he had a very successful youth symphony in Compton, which you may or may not know, very underprivileged outside of Los Angeles. And he came in and started an 80-piece symphony with these kids and changed their lives. Some of them I just saw yesterday. A kid got a $30,000 scholarship. Music can heal the world.
Absolutely.
And that's what Dino's all about.
And I can't wait to interview Dino Zonic. Back to you, Positive Spin TV.